Good morning, I'm Joel Matherly.
I'm Alejandro.
I'm Kyla Craig.
And today we're going to introduce to you the autism structuring device, which we feel will change the way that patients and caregivers see ASD. We're going to start with an exercise. I want everyone to close their eyes. Everyone close their eyes. Seriously, close your eyes. Okay, I want you to imagine if you couldn't talk to your friends, your parents, your instructors.
How nice it would be.
What if you felt sick or thirsty or wanted something really badly and couldn't tell anyone? What if you were really happy and excited about something and couldn't tell anyone? What if you felt very sad or scared and couldn't tell anyone? Go ahead and open your eyes. That is what it's like for a person to live with ASD. And it's merely a condition of how a person's brain works. It's really hard to tell sometimes the people who have autism, but they typically cannot say how they feel or make new friends or sometimes even learn new things. So what we need to do is understand the myth. Every environment can be an overwhelming place for those with sensory issues. Certain situations and issues that may seem normal to us get magnified with a person with ASD. We know the research is needed to determine what the current knowledge is about ASD and the care needs among the healthcare professionals and caregivers. So to do this, we have to understand the myths first. What is autism? Again, autism is just a brain condition on how it works. It works a little bit different than yours and mine. How does someone get autism? It's not a common cold. It's not something that is contagious. And doctors are actually still trying to figure it out. And can people with autism speak? There are verbal and there's nonverbal patients that have ASD. And so when we looked at how we could help and what we wanted to develop, we wanted something that was going to be utilized by the patients and the caregivers. And so to address that, we looked at what could other physicians do that might be able to help? What could caregivers try to do to help their dependent with autism? And we had to understand that people with autism are not all the same. It's like having freckles. So with that, we developed our product.
So basically the product is going to consist of a watch that will work as a reminder for the patient through vibration, noises, and also, not noises, sound and images. And there's going to be an app that can be controlled from any smart device. It'll be managed by the caregiver, and they can upload a daily calendar for the patient in a specific time, so it'll make sound with vibration to remind them, and images that will help them to identify what is it that they have to do at certain times of the day.
The industry trends, these devices are still relatively new. There are other products like this. This is an app that we would use, and there are other things that have some similar functions, but we want to expand on those functions. We want to take it a step further, where this is actually a way where there can be an interaction outside of the scheduled times with the OT. Opportunity size, according to the CDC, 1 in 68 children has autism spectrum disorder, 1 in 42 males and 1 in 189 females. Because of that, what we're looking at is, the other thing is we're not just looking at children. We want to look at it, we're looking at an app that grows with the child. There's some pages in here I'm supposed to be. There we go. And so that's going to grow with the child. So this can also be used into adulthood, because obviously the autism is not just a childhood issue, it is a lifetime issue. So we want something that grows with them. For patients and caregivers and physicians who treat those with ASD, our product will provide the caregivers and patients the ability to create an environment of social awareness that promotes structure and security for the patient. There are some other things like this out here. We've looked at one's called Mind Watcher, and then there's this PECS product. We will have something similar to that, but we're going to build on it and make it a little more interactive and a little more fun. We're going to add the fun aspect into it. It's going to be more of a game for the patient as opposed to, yep, at such and such time I'm supposed to do this. It's actually going to be a game, maybe puzzle pieces where they have to fit a thing into a puzzle to accomplish something. So so we're building on something else, making it fun so that the patient participates and that the caregivers have a way to help monitor outside of the OT appointments. So, in conclusion, this is kind of a different proposal than other people have had so far, but we really want to look at using the technology that many people with autism spectrum disorder are comfortable with, instead of adding more people in their life, actually add in something that is fun for them to do and helps them grow. That's it.
Thank you.